So Apple just dropped a ton of new products. We've got cases, accessories, bands, we've got iPhones. Let's start off there because that's the big news here. They've announced a yellow iPhone 14, or should I say the Banana 14, because this got me feeling like Curious George, all right? I'm thinking about it because it's kind of repulsive, but in a way that is somewhat pleasant. I don't know how to describe this, and I haven't seen one in person yet, but I definitely have some extremely mixed vibes on this new colorway. Of course, this is the same phone that Apple released in September of 2022. It's just simply a new color that has been added to the lineup of the black, blue, red, white, and purple that Apple has had on sale for a couple of months now. But I guess that's not entirely true, because one of the features that was basically US only for months now is expanding to other countries. Emergency SOS via satellite, which allows your phone to send text to satellites. I tested this. It's seriously one of the coolest things Apple has ever added. That's expanding to Austria, Belgium, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and Portugal later this month. And Apple still is using this wording that it's available for free for 2 years, which is really interesting because it's like, well, what happens when your 2 years expires? What are you going to do about emergency SOS? You going to leave me stranded on the mountain, Apple? For those of you interested, you can pre-order this iPhone on Friday, March 10th, and it becomes available in stores and shipping on Tuesday, March 14th. That's the yellow iPhone. Genuinely thought that was going to be all we had to talk about today, and it wouldn't have even really been worth a video. But then I guess Apple was a little constipated on the accessory side of things, because that sounded gross. Why did I say that? They just hadn't released anything for a while. So they've dropped, I think, over 20 new cases, watches, phone bands, some of them being the most interesting ones that they have released in years. And first up here, we do have some new Apple Silicon cases. There are 4 new colors available for order. You've got the Canary Yellow, obviously to match the new yellow iPhone if you want to go all the way to Banana Town. And then you also have Olive, which is a green, Iris, which is a purple shade, and Sky, which is a blue. Looks pretty cool. I'm not a big Apple case guy. I've been using third-party cases for a long time, so this doesn't really appeal to me, but if you've been looking for new colors, cool. What is really interesting, what is gotten a lot of love, is the Apple Watch. Not the Ultra for some reason. They didn't release any new Ultra Watch bands or colors, but they did drop a ton of new ones for the standard watch that, of course, these bands work with the Ultra as well. Beginning with the Solo Loop here, which is that continuous band that is just one piece of material. You've gotten Sprout Green added, which definitely fits its name, Canary Yellow to match your iPhone case, and then Olive and Purple Fog here, which are fine. They're fine colors. I don't know, the Solo Loop, it never really fit on my wrist. I'm kind of mixed on it. The Sport Band continues to absolutely be my favorite band of all time, and you're getting these in Sky, Bright Orange, which, you know, really lives up to its name there as well, and Olive, which is that same green color. And if we go over to the braided loop here, the braided Solo Loop has gotten Bright Orange, Purple Fog, and Olive. So you can see that Apple's doing a lot of repeat colors here. They're essentially trying to expand the colors to all the different options so that if you want orange on one band, you can get it on another. They'll match your iPhone case. It's cool. I am most excited by the Hermes collection, which normally, like, not really a Hermes guy, all right? But these ones, they're kind of cool. And that's because Apple has introduced an entirely new line of Hermes bands called the Casque line, which is apparently, according to Apple, inspired by the bold jerseys worn by horse jockeys. These bands strike the perfect balance between sophistication and sportiness. You could just tell us that they're made of nylon or leather. That's cool, but apparently you'll feel like a little horse neighing around with these bands. And for the Hermes line, you've got the Orange Blancs with leather casque double tour, the Rogue H Blue Sevilla casque single tour, and the Rose Alizé Neue casque single tour. Joking aside though, this color collection, these like blocks of color that are stitched into the band, are actually super cool. And for this to be an official product and not just a knockoff that you get online, I actually really like these, and I think they're going to go on my list. I think it's a unique concept. Yes, they're Hermes, so the bands are $300, which, you know, could be half the price of the watch. It's a lot, but I like that they're at least trying something different and introducing a new line. Because for the Hermes Swift Leather, there are some new colors here as well, including Bamboo, Blanc, and Rose Azuli. I think I pronounced that wrong earlier. I apologize. This is just the daintiest, cutest little band. It doesn't actually look real, but it is. It's incredibly thin strap. It looks kind of goofy. I can't imagine connecting this to an Apple Watch Ultra. Somebody please do this. It'd be hilarious. That's not all for accessories. accessories though, we also, for the first time in a very long time, have new AirTag accessories. We've got some new Hermes bag charms here. You've got the bamboo as well as the rose azalea. So you've got the green and pink options for your bag. If you really want to flex, because these are not subtle colors, right? You're gonna notice these on any suitcase, which I guess is maybe what you want if you're buying this. And finally, there are also new AirTag leather key rings. You've got the same colors we just saw on the last collection, the pink and the green, but there's a new one, the Montang, which is like a little mountain and river and cloud situation, which is actually quite pleasant to look at, as well as a little car that you can get monogrammed on here. All right, these are cool. I joke and I meme on Hermes quite a bit because it just sounds so pretentious, and a lot of their designer stuff is overpriced, like way more than normal. All right, I'm just gonna say it. At the same time, this Hermes thing has been going on since I think 2015 when the Apple Watch launched, and this is probably my favorite stuff that they've ever dropped. So a little surprise release in March here. It definitely suggests to me that there is not going to be an event this month, and that new products like the new MacBook Airs that we've been waiting on, the 13 and 15 inch with bigger screens, maybe even the M3 chip, that's gonna be next month at the earliest. Okay, I don't see Apple doing an event or anything else later this month. It's just a little thing to tide us over until more stuff is coming. Let me know what you're picking up down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, hit subscribe for more. I've been Sam. Talk to you cool cats in my next video. Peace.